Hey everyone! Welcome back to day 2 of the Starting Over series I'm doing in Adopt Me. When I logged on today, I got this pop-up asking me where I wanted to start my game from now on. I haven't made an alt account in so long I forgot that Adopt Me asks you this. I decided to stay spawning at my house so I can keep getting the AFK pets in my pet pen whenever I log in for the day. If you remember from day 1, I'm still working to make a neon Oki, so I take one out of my pet pen to age up. Also, when I logged on today, my lure had a sticker. It wasn't the animated sticker, but it was just a snowy mammoth sticker, which is worth pretty much nothing. I also collected the 3 bone in a bottles I had at the beach today, and I also decided to stock up on all this free food from the pizza place. This just helps to have it on hand when I plan to grind on Adopt Me for a while. I also only get the free food for now, as although it won't save, I need to save up bucks for whenever Adopt Me has a new pet released or a new egg released. It didn't take long for me to age up the first Oki. If you remember in the first episode, I got 4 of these Okis to make into a neon, so I can trade that away for some good pets hopefully. After aging that first Oki up, I immediately start aging up the second Oki. I also went to grab some golden apples from the hospital. They are basically the same as the food and water I get from the pizza place. They don't save after I'm done playing, but they are still good to pick up if I plan to play for a while. I also work on my house a little bit more. Again, I know it's very dark in color, but I really just prefer my houses to look like this. So while I was aging up this Oki at the beach, this person came up and traded me. My first ever trade in the series. I accepted and said hi. They asked to see my inventory, and when I let them see, they declined pretty quickly. I know I don't have great pets yet, but them doing that rubbed it in my face a little. But that doesn't matter because today I'm going to try and get 4 of these Irish setters to make into a neon to trade. And here's the first one I got. I have been doing a few Ducky Drive minigames off camera, and I just finished up with this skydiving minigame as well to get this golden carp. But I'm not going to save up any carps, and instead I'll sell them to get more acorns to get even more event pets instead. Then I'm back to decorating my tiny house. Although there isn't much to it now, I can make it look really good for maybe some offers later down the line. Also, I will probably skip over most of the house building, but just know I'm doing a lot of it in the background. Now, I was just messing around in my profile while I was waiting for the Ducky Drive to begin, and this very kind person gifted me a dog. Now I only need one more dog to make myself a neon dog to trade. That was so kind of this person. After the Ducky Drive minigame, I even put a hat on this dog so I can remember that this was the dog that was gifted to me. I then bought my 3rd Irish setter. I did buy one before this, but I have no clue where the footage went for that. So now I only need one more Irish setter to make a neon one. Also, I aged up the second Oki. While my Oki wanted a specific task, I got this party invitation. I forgot these even exist in Adopt Me, as I always turn them off on my main account and other alt accounts. But as this one didn't seem to be anything important, I decided to decline it. I then buy the last Irish setter I need to make a neon, which I think the Irish setter may trade for a bit when it's out of game, as many people do love the dogs. And this one is very cute, and I also took them off of my for trade section, so I can make sure nobody offers for them. I then put in my Okie in my pet pen to make sure they'll be aged up while I'm offline. The more quickly I age these Okies and Irish setters up, the faster I can get some trades for them, which will just help me grow my inventory even faster. The next day starts with me getting the XP on my AFK pets for the day, and taking out an Okie ready to age up. Hopefully today I can get a neon Okie. I then go to buy a cracked egg, as it's a task on my task board today, and I seen that if I do all my tasks on my task board today, I get a free cracked egg, which is pretty much a free pet. Also, I managed to age up this third Okie. Only one left until I can make it a neon. While I was grinding in the pizza place, this person gives me a trade request. They ask to see my inventory and I let them. They then start to offer me a lot of pets. None that have much of any value, but I can't expect much when I've just started out. They offer me a donkey, 2 ants, and 2 black rhinos, all pets I could hatch from eggs pretty easily. They ask me to add more into the trade, and I pretty much list everything I have that I can trade away, and it doesn't take them long to decline the trade after that. I then saw this person who had a dog listed for trade, so I tried to offer my mouse, my ant, and my camel for it, but they also declined, which I fully understand because I wouldn't trade any of my dogs for that offer either, but it's always good to try an offer. I then age up this last Okie. Now I can make a neon Okie and probably get a lot more trades for it. It may take a while for trades to come through, but that just gives me more time to age up more pets and get more neons to trade. Also, I got an RGB box for this from the guide rewards. I could open it, but it is worth so much more if I trade it, as knowing my luck I won't get anything good from it at all. I then hatch this cracked egg I got from the daily rewards, and it's an orangutan, my first rare pet, but I know this pet is super hard to trade. Also, I just wanted to show the progress I've made with building my tiny house. I think so far it looks really good, but I'm not done decorating yet. And that's all for day 3. Thank you so much for watching.